and very welcome back to Level of Detail Devlog 6. We're back this week with a normal devlog. Now saying that, unfortunately Jelle can't actually be here as he is in the process of moving, so he's quite busy. Well, it's not unfortunate, it's quite a good thing for him obviously. Yeah, so he will not be on this devlog, so it's just going to be me talking. For me, it's going to be a bit harder to show off what I've been working on because a lot of it is code cleanup and optimizations. But I have implemented a couple of new things that I want to show off. I'll close this just temporarily. Right, so we can already see there's something new here in the corner right away. So let's just jump right in and have a look at that. Now, just turn that audio down, and we can see that it displays the weapon that the player is currently holding. So that's pretty cool. And if we swap weapon here, it's going to swap to the axe, bomb bag, wooden sword, broadsword, wooden bow. Now, so that's pretty cool. Jelle is working on icons and such for the likes of these things that we can show off. So that should be alright. As you can see as well, I added a hand to the pirate, to the player. So that's pretty cool. Kind of just, for some reason, it really kind of ties it in and makes it look a bit more official, which is pretty cool. Now, so a lot of other stuff that I've been working on was, like I said, optimization. So that comes down to the likes of fighting. Right. So let me just kind of go through a room or two here. So hits should be far more consistent now than what they used to be. Prior to this, there was a chance that you'd miss an attack here and there, and obviously it was just not ideal, and it was driving me insane. Perfect. Yeah, so that shouldn't be the case anymore now. Fighting is now far more... Oh, no, I knew he'd be in here. Fighting is now far more responsive, which is great. Now, so if we have a look here, this is one of the new optimized rooms. So let's have a look here. Doesn't look too good. Now, so you can see obviously it's a different light than what it used to be. That's because this is now one full mesh, or at least 5 full meshes anyway, 4 walls and the floor, as opposed to how we were doing it in the past. And you can see here that the batches are locked to 45 with no fluctuation, which is great. Now obviously there's no lights in it, so let's pop a couple of lights in and have a look. Now we can see that the batches are at 198, and they don't go, they go a little bit higher, maybe here, 221. Yeah, 221 seems to be the highest. Now in the past, having 3 lights like this, all rendering and casting shadows, would have driven the batches up to 1,000, easily 1,000, and kill their FPS, but that's clearly not the case anymore. Yeah, we get it. I can no longer interact with this. Don't ask me why, I have genuinely no idea. Don't mind that. Look at the shadows, fantastic stuff. Now if we bring, or just take away 2 of these lights and have a look. See, it doesn't change much. I mean, we're capping out here at maybe, yeah, 100 batches, 104, 109 there, which is absolutely totally manageable. I think to have a mobile game you need like, I think you can't have more than 100 batches going on at once. Now we're not aiming for mobile, but we're obviously aiming for optimization, and that's going to play a big part in it. And this still isn't even the final product for optimization. There's still a lot of stuff that's happening in the background that I obviously have to optimize as well. Yeah, so if we take a look at... Oh, stop. If we take a look at just... Stop. Okay, I've broken the game by messing things around. One sec. Okay, so I bugged out pretty much everything, which is great. But if we have a look at this here, this is one of the old rooms with 1 light in it, and you can see the batches are up in 619, and it's bringing our FPS down to as low as, I think it was 160. I've seen it there, 160. Now let's see what it looks like with 3. And you can see that with 3 lights, exactly the same situation that we had in the room prior is now up at 1500, 1600, and 70 batches there with 3 lights, all casting shadows, which is obviously far worse than the newer optimized meshes, which is fantastic, which means we can start to work on lights again fairly soon, which is good stuff. Good stuff. Now, and then the final thing that I want to kind of show off is just another small little tweak. It's just the player shadows. We're not sure if we're going to go with this kind of particular style for the players' shadow, if we're going to give them interactive light. Now, they do obviously move around a lot, so it's we'll mess around with a couple of things and see what works best and what looks best, of course, because he is only a 2D plane, and anything that moves across a 2D plane probably shouldn't be casting shadow in particular directions. Yeah, so we'll mess around with that. Oh, and of course the swing timers now update dynamically. I do not have the one that's actually the fastest, but this is quite quick. Now, so yeah, you can see the swing timer is actually dependent on the swing timer. That's considerably slower, but it is stronger. Yeah. Perfect. So I'm going to end it there anyway. Whoop. That's me then. Yeah, so I'm going to end it there. Thanks a million for watching. Hopefully you can join us now next week for Devlog 7. We'll have some more interesting stuff to show off. And fingers crossed I've got the environments fully laid out then, and some lovely little lights going on. And the likes of that. And the new enemies, hopefully. And new weapon styles. All of these millions of things that we have to add. Yeah, so be sure to check out our Discord page, and that is probably the easiest way to keep in contact with us, as you can get live feedback back to us. Don't worry about this, because it's considerably faster than commenting on YouTube videos and Twitter, which we do see, of course, but Discord is the fastest way to quickly interact with us and get feedback, and of course give us feedback on what you think so far. Darn it! Yeah, it's all good stuff. Thanks a lot for watching.